Hey everybody, clearing again. Okay, this is going to be a little Divine Feminine check-in. So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest and most beneficial information coming through. What can we see for the feminines? I'm going to get 3 cards, clarify those, get in some advice. What are the energies affecting or influencing the feminines at this time? Oh, they're coming off of my pile. Ooh, 10 of Cups, happiness. So they're coming off of my pile a little bit chunky, meaning more than one. I'm getting bunches. So the first one is Divine Feminines. What I'm getting from this is the upgrade card. So unconditional love in all the chakras, taking things higher. This is the spiral helix of the DNA. So Divine Feminines, you're changing on a cellular level towards reunion. It's like you are manifesting reunion, alignment, coming into connection, meetups. Get the love here between twins. You are manifesting a reunion, Divine Feminines, by being unconditionally loving, pure, sweet, refined. You're coming into this level of purity that is crystalline, that is forever changed. So that is really beautiful. I'm going to clarify how this is affecting your twin. What is this we can see? 4 of Wands in the reverse. So that is a becoming energy towards union. So this reunion energy is bringing in make or break union is what I just heard. So you're manifesting closure or success going forward with your person. And what I'm getting from this 4 of Wands is that as you heal, some of you do have karmic partners going on. Some of these counterparts that you've been dealing with are actually karmic lessons. And so as you heal in the name of unconditional love, you will know if you're drifting away, if you're drifting apart, and that union that you thought you were going to have with this person is fictitious, I just heard. So if that's not the case, as you heal, it just immediately brings in increased alignment. Now I'm hearing for some that won't be the case. You'll be in a third group that you're not going to notice, or not an external approach, or your masculine or potential counterpart receding away from you. You're going to have the awareness within you about what you want to manifest on a deeper level. And you're going to firsthand have peace. So again, you're not going to be at the mercy of what your external masculine is going to do or not. So again, 3 groups there. 1, the masculine falls away because you've healed, you realize it just wasn't divine. The second group, you start having these magnetic experiences with your counterpart and it starts overlapping and you start bringing it in. Third group, neither of those scenarios applies and you start revamping what your idea of union even is, or what you're looking for, and you just come into alignment with your own soul because you're seeing things in such a radically different way. And so in that group, you may take or leave the counterpart that you're curious about, or just pause to focus more deeply on self. Okay, next bundle of energies. New cycle beginning, Starseed awakening. We've got the high heart blooming here. So as we level up on all these levels with unconditional love, the high heart blossoms. And we're getting these downloads. We're getting these cosmically seeded higher mission statements and innovations. There's still so much love here. There's still so much clearing happening, but this Ace of Wands is life path, life purpose, welling up. It goes hand in hand with this masculine in your life. The emotions are building, the water level is rising. So as you step more and more fully on your life path, on your path of purpose, this high heart love, this unconditional love is causing this welling up of emotion in your masculine. But whatever you're doing right now, Divine Feminines, it's your sovereign life path at this point. So I'm getting a bit of distance, a bit of no communication or quiet communication right now, because this is a period of downloads coming in. This is a period of innovation. The love, the unconditional love is here, but there's spaciousness right here for this new star-seeded cycle coming in. You being on your autonomous path right now, Divine Feminine, is allowing for your masculine to feel the love in a way that they haven't felt before. So what can we see for clarifiers? Ten of Pentacles, long-term legacy energy, Four of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So you are working on your destined path, your legacy, your birthright, your generational inheritance, spiritual inheritance, pardon me, your generational flow of energy. So this is also unlocking. I just heard the DNA, your ancestral DNA is being unlocked right now. And that is adding with the Akash to your life purpose at this time, Divine Feminine. So ancient wisdom is being unlocked at this time. And this is your DNA is a storehouse. It has time capsule frequencies from all ages it's like a library. There has been information deposited through all of the genetic heritage that you've had, through all of your metaphysical soul level learnings, through all of your incarnations as a soul. It's all converging here and being unlocked for you is what I'm getting. Your twin connection or your divine love connection, whether it's with this person you're watching this for or somebody else or somebody that you don't right now know is actually your twin, the Lovers, the higher love template is here. That's not lost. You're not going to miss out on love while you focus on this unlocking of all of this cosmic inheritance. So your higher missions, your innovative life path mission statements are coming in right now, and that's preserving these love connections. It's a safekeeping. It's part of that energetic marker that as you rise up in consciousness, it is a prophetic sort of becoming. It's been in safekeeping on these multi-dimensional levels for this moment of ascension, where you're coming into your own on a galactic level, on a generational level, on an Akashic level, on a past life history level. All of it's converging right now, feminines. And this is preparing you for a much more abundant future in love, and your masculine is feeling it. They are feeling the shift that's happening in you. What can we see for this last card? Alchemy. So the last energy here, this is Temperance. This can be communication, but this is profound healing. And we're getting the Chariot. So yes, 2 major arcana. Alchemy and the Chariot. This is moving forward. So this can be travel for some. This can be that travel is making the heart grow fonder or balancing out, or you're witnessing that you're not the same as you were in previous cycles of distance or being apart, that there is a home-based energy that you are tuning into, and it's feeling much more stable. You know, sometimes when we're out of sight with karmic partners, it can be crazy making, because what are they up to? What are they doing? Am I going to be betrayed? Is there some funny business going on? But this is saying everything is so chill and so embodied and so love-filled right now that there's trust. I'm getting that this is trust, Divine Feminines. So there's not this distraction energy. It seems to be this deep cellular healing. Let's get a Starseed Oracle for that. Advice. Temple of Amethystia, tranquility, patience, and dissolution. So there are old karmic patterns dissolving right now, falling away, and you should be noticing a deeper peace coming in. And yes, seal of fulfilled transformation, alchemy, metamorphosis, and karmic completion. So there is a level of karmic completion happening that would have caused anxiety in this spaciousness, in this quiet period, in this distance, in this alone time that you might be having right now. It's more peaceful than ever before because so many of the karmic woes have been let go of, I just heard. Beautiful. So let's actually get into a divine feminine check-in. I was going to do divine masculines as well. I might come back and do that. We are getting a transformation deeper than the 3D and the Lovers card coming back in. So right now, divine feminines, it's all about just looking at what would love do in this situation and just feeling that unconditional love, that nobody outside of yourself is responsible for your well-being, your happiness. It's your life, your choices. Right now it's the time to make the most of it and really seek to see your abundance, your abundant path coming in. Okay, clarifiers. Divine Creator, what are the feminines thinking and feeling about these connections? What are the feminines manifesting and doing at this time? What are the challenges and the solutions and the direction the feminine evolution is going in at this time? Okay, what can we see? Divine feminines conscious of the connection. Oh, there's this free-spirited, there's the King of Cups again. We just had that about the knowing that your masculine's emotions are, the dam is going to break. They are really feeling it, and also you're mastering that emotionality, divine feminines. You're not just verbal running at the mouth or chasing. Remember those karmic relationships you used to have, divine feminines, where there was incessant talking and all of that? That is being quieted, I'm getting from this. But conscious, you're seeing your masculine become more expressive. This doesn't have to be outburst, angry outbursts, spastastic stuff. This can be just like taste changing, fashion and music taste and unconventional decisions, or seeing them just fully empowered at this time, or motivated again after a period of stagnation, something like that. It's like you can see that there is a profound emotion. So masculines, if you're watching this, your feminine sees a change in you. They see the spark being ignited, that you are doing things in a different way than you have, and that this connection has taught both of you to be more spiritually sovereign, more emotionally authentic. Yes, higher self. So the feminines know that they don't have to chase, they don't have to run. This is the High Priestess, it's non-action, mercy, humility. So they're really having this new motivation to be patient, masculines. Your feminine is really seeing with clarity that you are your own person and that you're beginning to live your life by your heart more so than in the past, and they don't want to interfere with that. This is so beautiful. And you know, instead of the rules and regulations that say it's my masculine's turn, they have to make the first move, this is really the patient becoming, that the feminines are just really dropping into an allowance, total allowance of what needs to happen, of what is happening, of the becoming. They're just acknowledging that you have your own becoming, and they see the fruit of your labor. They see you shifting. They also see the merit in this journey for themselves. So what are the feminines thinking of you, divine masculine? They honestly think you're feeling the love beyond just the surface level. They feel it's deepening. They feel like you're starting to fall in love on a different level, that you're becoming more romantic. Your feminine believes that you're softening, that you're not so afraid that having a tender, soft heart is not masculine. So yeah, they are starting to see you looking at things deeper than just sex, I heard. Even if the sexual connection is a primary indicator of your incredible connection, they see that you're deepening, that you don't want just sex. And that's something that's quite difficult to try and get a feminine to believe if it's not there, because of feminine intuition. So divine masculines, you are kind of winning here, that your feminine knows that you are going deeper. Ooh, they see you kind of aloof at this point, either energetically. Your feminine does think that you are holding on to this connection. Something has shown them that you're not actually gone, that a cycle was just transitioning to a new phase, that you haven't really, this hasn't really gone anywhere, or it doesn't have to be looked at. These times of ebb and flow, it can feel like a natural process, but they do feel like you're in deep contemplation, considering that this cycle that has happened in the past, or the way that you've connected in the past, simply cannot continue at that developmental level, that it has to go further. This is the Four of Pentacles, which is only the 4 out of the 10. And so the feminines know that you are understanding if you're going to take this further. They feel you are paused, curious, asking yourself, am I willing to take the risk with my heart yet? And there is a nice tidy 3 of coins to the 4 of coins. So it does feel like they feel emotion. Your feminine feels emotion here. What are the feminine's heart space for these connections? They're curious about divine timing. They are surrendering this to divine timing. There's something about timing that the feminines understand. That shows me, divine feminines, that we are beginning to understand how our life circumstances mirror our masculine's circumstances, and how it works together, that it's not a fault or a blame or anything that we have to be concerned about, that it's actually, when we get out of our own way, there is rhyme and reason in it. So divine masculines, your feminines are surrendering to the greater plan playing out. They are acknowledging your timing, or at least if they aren't sure if you're conscious of this timing or not, they are witnessing that you are on it. Whether you are conscious of it or not, they're starting to see that it does all work together anyway. And crystal, 8 of crystals, this is innovation, specialization, so it's about work. So the feminines do know that there's some timing issue regarding both of your careers, both of your work right now, that both of you are specializing and going deeper with your curiosity. This is a student card. The Page of Swords is also a student card. So for me, wow, the message I'm getting is that wherever the twins are at currently regarding their work, there's a deepening into it, an embrace of the skill set that they have at this time. So the feminines are understanding that this period of time is a focused time to specialize and expand upon what each already knows. So a deepening of capacity, skill set, progress, acclaim, abundance coming in with what is already established. So instead of feeling like it has to be cold turkey and then into something that's more cool or something, the feminines are understanding that each one of us is extraordinarily placed exactly where we're meant to be, and that we can continuously bring more, I'm getting Metatron energy, more substance, more depth, more heart, more truth into exactly where we're at now. What are the feminines feeling on the heart space for you, divine masculine? Wow. They are wondering if you see the kind of visionary future they could imagine, the long term. They're wondering where you're at with it. They're wondering if you're going to choose them, if you are going to see how this unconventional connection could be better than the templates the world has offered so far. They're praying for that. Your feminine is praying for your success, to see what really matters, to understand how pure their love is, and to choose that over the previous assumptions and assessments that you thought you were going to go towards in the cookie cutter lives. Your feminines are praying for your freedom from those boring templates. They're praying to be highlighted to you divinely so that you can see how much they love you and how much life could be such a blessing together. The feminines are becoming receptive to you, divine masculines, and just sending this very heartfelt, fearless, or increasingly fear-free desire to just be home with you, to just celebrate true connection, this rare connection, wholeheartedly. What are the feminines wishing for their own lives right now? To be kindness in everything they do, so that it becomes a way of life, so they don't have to prepare their words or second guess their responses to things, so that even if things catch them unaware, that they are kind, that it's authentic, that they have become a good person. Yeah, that they've ascended and they've embodied love. They are just looking at how they've become more love in everyday life. What are they manifesting directly to this connection? Oh my gosh, the King of Cups, again, opening their heart and not wanting to be single. The feminines are literally deciding that they want to have this love with you. On this journey, it's weird because the feminines have been waiting quite a long time in some cases, but this is telling me that they have been waiting because they needed to heal, and now there's a comeback around. The feminines are actually realizing that they want to share their energy, they want to be receptive. It's not needy energy, it's this very deep, affirming knowing that they are better with you than not at this point, divine masculines. And they are waiting with this King of Cups. They are waiting to celebrate the love. There are going to be so many beautiful things exchanged by the counterparts when the connections start coming in more and more in the physical, because they're going to be able to tell each other, and specifically your divine feminine is going to be able to tell you how much they appreciate the little things, how much they appreciate the way that you've been and who you are, divine masculines. Yeah, they know the truth now. They've seen the spectrum of what's been out there. They are qualified to share this love with you now, divine masculines, and they want to do that. They want to open their heart to just receive this level of the best. They think you are the best, divine masculine. What action are the feminines taking in their life? They're stepping into this Empress, free spirit. So this Page of Wands, this is the one that we saw at leaving things at the altar. This card's been coming out a lot, third time in this reading, I guess. But the feminines are channeling, praying without ceasing. They are living in this abundant, aware, higher dimension, the 5D. They see the beauty that can be expressed in life. They're excited about life. They're feeling their freedom. They're feeling their permission to be unapologetically themselves and to get out and get amongst it. Yeah, Seeker of Crystals, there's that kindness. Like, the world is their oyster. Look at, she's holding that crystal ball, but looking at all the things that can be done now that the worries are ending, and wanting to just get into a different mode of viewing everything as good, having more positive, high frequency interactions in their own right here. What are they doing straight towards this connection? They're deepening in their work. They're ending, okay, there is a transformation, a deepening, bringing life purpose into existing careers and things. The shadow, look at that, there's a spider web in both. So they're seeing the interconnectedness of all the bad things they've gone through, all the skill sets that they've amassed. They're having this transformation where it's all culminating in life purpose. So all the karmic hell they've gone through, all of the interconnectedness of everything they've experienced in this life, it's all being looked at it with fresh eyes. It's all being appreciated, but it's qualifying the feminines to experience more. Just gonna see something here. I lost track of my cards. Which one were we at? Emotions. Yeah, so that's the action towards you. Like, they're seeing how much everything on this journey has promoted this understanding for them. and how it goes hand in hand. They're so thankful. This is the death rebirth card, so they're also anticipating that they've had to go through a deep dive karmic understanding. They've had to make their careers or step onto those higher timelines of self-sufficiency and financial provision. And now they're seeing that they're going to start having time for you in their life, legitimate time for you, divine masculines. Your feminines have been busy revamping their lives, restructuring, coming into a different mode. And so now they're starting to see that they can actually have uninterrupted time with you. What is the biggest challenge? Not taking action, allowing the delight of you coming forward, waiting for when all the karmic dust settles so that things can be focused on love. This is the challenge, is, you know, when we're really close to it, sometimes it's just out of reach and it can be a bit tricky to navigate. But the feminine's challenge here is just staying the course, waiting a little bit longer, letting karmic things dissolve and fall away so this love can come to the forefront. What is the solution for this? Wow, we got oh my gosh, we got the Five of Wands to solve the Five of Wands in the reverse. So the divine feminines who are watching this, you might be thinking, oh, my masculine's got to let go of people, places, and things. But this is saying that both counterparts have people, places, and things to purify, to release, to let go of. The solution is for each to be in hermit mode and really look at the higher destined path, be loyal to what you love, but take personal accountability right now. Take time, take space, utilize this wisely, everybody, because I'm sure major astrological alignments are helping propel us to make those changes and release things right now. What can we see for the direction that things are going in? Yes, there's a blockage. Where there's a will, there's a way. There's like a trickle going through the cracks. The water's finding its way for these new passionate beginnings. It's interesting because we do have the Five of Wands and the Five of Wands talking about the feminines needing to release certain things and purify, and the masculines, the feminines knowing the masculines are still doing that kind of assessment of their reality. 5 + 5 = 10. So this is the shared higher mission coming in. And that doesn't need to be lofty, you know, it doesn't have to be like spiritual gurus and healing centers and woo-woo. It's in everyday life. It's a way of just including the spiritual, the energetic awareness, being grateful for that, not negating our energetic self. It's just bringing it in a very practical, grounded way where we least expect it or where it hasn't been established as a norm. And so, yeah, the direction here is just bringing ourselves out of feeling trapped and powerless, out of blockages, out of exhaustion. This is what's moving. We're moving out of it. We're finding the way to solve these things on a case by case, one at a time kind of thing. So everybody is still focusing deeply on their autonomous path, but I see so much more alignment coming in, even sight unseen or at a distance. We're getting mastery, accountability, and acceptance. This is a continuation of knowing that we are mastering as individuals. We're not going to crutch on a person, but we're getting to the point where we can truly actually be entrusted with love without becoming petty, without becoming karmic. And so, yeah, we've got to still feel ourselves and see ourselves coming into this level of appreciation for the work we've done and who we've become and how much our counterpart is living from the heart and soul and clearing all of that lower vibrational stuff. What can we see for the feminines? Unification, seal of clairsentience, clarity, knowledge, channeling, and unification. Here's that 10. We got the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles through this reading. So divine feminines are really channeling as a way of life. That Page of Wands, that prayer card, that higher knowledge, the flow. But yes, divine feminines are really understanding what union feels like and just how settled they can feel on the deepest levels, that they are somebody that doesn't want to have the karmic drama anymore, that is starting to feel what it feels like when that karmic drama isn't there. And you, Divine Masculine, are helping these feminines, be grounded, be safe. You are healing them by withholding and following, like not withholding on purpose, but following your path is perfectly the space holder that the feminines need to keep focusing on theirs. But it is coming in more and more. There's more communication, there's more understanding, there's more appreciation. What do the masculines need to know? Simultaneity, nonlinear processing, and epiphanies. That card came out a lot yesterday. So masculines are also getting these spontaneous downloads at the same time as the feminines, all about unification, feeling union coming in. It's not some theory. This is the embodiment of it, and we're all starting to see it's safe to come out and play and be connected. We're not going to be hurt in these karmic ways. Our divine counterparts, our soul partners, are not going to be hurting us. These are not diabolical tricks. We're all learning how to be safe in love so that we are entrusted with love like this. And by the time we come together, we won't want other people. We won't want other things. We will see that this is truly our match. I pray that for all of us. And many blessings. Bye for now.